Nothing heard. CQ, 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 40 meter, KB2UKA. CQ, 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 CQ40. Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha. Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. CQ, 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 CQ40, KB2UKA, CQ, 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 CQ40, Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt America, CQ40 meter, KB2UKA, Long Island, New York, any station, anywhere, standing by and listening. Station returning too low of a copy, I'm sorry. I'm not sure if 40's long or short yet. We'll have to try another time. This is KB2UKA, QRZ. Okay, is that Kilo 8 Zulu Tango Whiskey, QSL? Okay, Kilowatt 8 Zulu Quebec Whiskey, Queen Whiskey, QSL? Okay, Michael, good afternoon. Name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. Very, very low copy, my friend. About a 3x6 QSL. Okay, Michael. Well, happy holidays. We'll try another time. I was able to copy what you were saying, but you might even be a 2x6. 2x6, I'm thinking. But 73, and we'll try again. This is KB2UKA, QRZ. What's up, Andy? All right, I'm going to go scan around here. KB2UKA, QSY.
Kilo Charlie 1, Golf Golf Alpha.
Kilo Charlie 1, Golf Golf Alpha. Good signal, big signal, Anthony. 40 must be short. Name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. About 50 miles east of New York City. Whenever I get into Vermont on 40, I know it's short. How copy? Over?
Very good copy here, Doug. You're 5.9 plus 10 to 20 here at times, so very nice signal. A very good copy, and definitely band is short, so I don't necessarily get a chance to talk to a short hops that often, and especially since you're such a close neighbor, I thought I'd say hello.
All right, Roger. Yeah, you're 5/9. It's got to be really short because I'm on a 43-foot vertical with 125 ground radials at 65 feet in length, and the takeoff angle is very low to the horizon. So yeah, it's got to be really short. I was on earlier today. It was long. 40 was long. I was on 17 a little bit. England, Europe was coming in real nice up there. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, Roger. The vertical. I'm running a an off-center fed dipole here. It's kind of sagging because I haven't gone out and pulled it back up into the trees where it needs to be, but probably around 35 feet, 40 feet maybe. I'm running an old IC ICOM 756 Pro 3 and probably around 700-800 watts here. QSL?
QSL, stand by 1 second. Okay, I just switched my transmit bandwidth and my audio profile to match you. I was 4K wide, there was no one below us, but now I'm 3K wide and this is a brighter profile. You're sounding great. Also, I want to let you know that I'm live streaming on YouTube. So since you're so strong, if you put my call sign, KB2UKA, into the search box of YouTube, you'll find my channel, and you'll be able to hear and see your signal report, Anthony. Over.
Oh, very good. I will definitely do that. Let's see what this thing sounds like. Hopefully it sounds decent. You definitely, your bandwidth did come down a little bit different, as you say, the audio profile, but still very clean and very strong. Again, not often do we get the short skip, so it's nice to talk to you today.
You as well. Yeah, I'm... excuse me. I'm running a Sunsdr2 DX, about 1,300 watts into that vertical, and all the audio is processed virtually in Logic Pro. So I don't have any microphone connection to the transceiver whatsoever, and I'm able to just switch it here on the fly. So the condenser mic runs into a Focusrite USB audio interface. I then, basically I have an 8-component studio rack in the software. So everything from parametric EQ to aural exciters, compressor limiter gating, just a touch of reverb. So the original profile you heard had much more bass in it. This has less bass. I use this for 3K and also DX. Over?
Yeah, QSL. Yep, understood. Yeah, I'm running a Heil PR781 through just a little tube studio art amp, mic preamp, so nothing fancy, just got some old stuff out here in the shack. Hanging out, did a little shooting this afternoon, a little target shooting up the range. So just kind of coming back into the shack here, got the heat going. Fired up the old equipment and listening around and heard you in there, so I thought that I'd come back to your call before you. I know you're QS-Ying, so you're probably going to want to go someplace else, but I just wanted to definitely touch base with you because you had such a great sounding signal here. QSL?
I appreciate it. You as well, man. When it's short, it's good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go up the bands, probably maybe go look at 15, 17, 20, see what's going on up there. That's funny. On my YouTube page, you'll see the main video. I'm doing a giveaway Christmas Eve. I'm giving away an Art V3 studio preamp and a Art 31 band EQ that I've had sitting around in the shack here. I used to have all analog physical gear. So I used to use a 7-component rack. Then I went all the way to a Behringer X-Air 18, which is a digital mixer that you control with software and had some embedded effects in it. And then I just went all virtual. So now it's all in the virtual realm. All right, Anthony. Well, Merry Christmas to you and your family and a Happy New Year. Thanks for the QSO in the first one. I don't know the next time we'll be able to talk on the radio, but I guess next time 40 is short. Kilo Charlie 1 Golf Alpha from KB2UKA 73, and I'll QSY in your final.
Very good, Doug. Yeah, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Yeah, actually, this is a Studio V3 that I'm using here on this file. But yeah, the other stuff is a little bit too sophisticated for me. Not that it's too sophisticated, but I just don't care to go that route. I kind of like the old stuff here. I'm getting a little bit older, maybe. Kind of setting my ways. But anyway, it's great to talk to you. I appreciate the QSO, and hope to talk to you again. KB2UKA, Kc1GGA, 73, and Merry Christmas.
All right, 73, Anthony. Take care. This is KB2UKA going QSY.
Kc1GGA, I think it is, if you're still there. Here is Whiskey Alpha 1, Alpha Yankee Yankee.
This is Kc1GGA. Didn't quite catch the call sign. Could you come back with that again, please?
Yeah, the call is Whiskey Alpha 1, Alpha Yankee Yankee.
Oh, wow. It's
very good.
It's
Whiskey
really
Alpha 1,
short.
Alpha Yankee Yankee.
Monroe, New York is not far from me at all.
Name here is Tony.
Okay there, Tony. Vermont. I don't get into Vermont very often. Could you give me a call? I'm not too sure of the suffix. Go ahead.
This is Kilo Charlie 1 Golf Alpha.
Oh, I had it wrong. Golf Alpha. I had Golf Delta Alpha. Oh boy. Thank God for phonetics. Okay, very good. Nice to meet you. We've got a great signal. Really, really nice. You're 5x9 plus about 10, maybe more than that. I'm located in Massachusetts, 8 miles north of Boston. The name of the town is Saugus, S-A-U.
Oh, he's not in New York.
And my name is Dom, Delta Oscar Mike. Over.
Whiskey Alpha 1, Alpha Yankee. Hey, Philip.
Yeah, you're
What's up, Bill?
Plus as well here in Vermont. I don't typically get a short skip like this, a short hop, but definitely sounding good. Not sure what you're running for equipment, but you're 5.9 plus, nice audio here.
Yeah, okay there, Tony. Yeah, same with you. I got you up in QSZ. Hey, a fellow paisan like me. Very good. Anthony, that's my middle name. Very good. Woodford, Vermont. Wow, I never heard of that. Never heard of that town. Very good. Very good. I'm only running 100 watts here, 100 watt station, and the antenna's a doublet. Go ahead.
QSL on 100 watts. And the doublet, I'm running an off-center fed. It's kind of sagging. I don't know if you heard my conversation earlier with the last QSL, but it's kind of hanging low. I need to get out there and string it back up into the trees a little bit higher. But the off-center fed, I'm running around, I think, around 800 watts here, I believe.
Oh, wow. No wonder why you have a signal like that. 800 watts. You're running 8 times the power I am. Very good. Hey, do you have snow up there?
We have a little bit, just maybe a few inches, and we're running about 25 degrees. A couple inches of snow. Had some crappy weather yesterday, but I think coming up it's not supposed to be too bad. A little bit of a lot of cold weather, but not a lot of snow coming up in the future. But right now, just a little bit of snow on the ground, just enough to make it, kind of slick driving at times, and just enough to put some crap on the lawn.
KB2UKA.
The signal right now is 30 over. Just to let you know, it's 30 over S9. Unbelievable. It sounds like a broadcast station. Of course, you're running the 800 watts. That certainly helps. Weather here today is just cloudy and kind of gloomy looking. We have no snow at all. We have had nothing, which I don't care. And temperature right now is 35 degrees. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good, Dom. I just knocked it down to 100 watts. I'm sure you can still hear me fine. Hopefully you can still hear me fine. But yeah, QSL on that. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to snow and cold because I'm a snowmobiler up here in the Green Mountains. Woodford, Vermont. We're just outside of Bennington, just a little bit. Let's see, we're a little bit west or a little bit east of Bennington. Heading towards like Brattleboro in that direction. So anyway, yeah, it's nice speaking with you. Hopefully, you're having a good holiday season and a great Christmas coming up.
KB2UKA.
From the band, I don't get Vermont very often, and sometimes there's not that much activity on this.
I can't get back in here.
But maybe everybody's on FT8 or digital or something. I don't know what it is. But I usually hang around 20 meter band, 20 and 15 when it's open. Kind of waiting for 10 meters to open up, but that's still dead at the doorknob, and so is 12. I can work all the bands with this doublet. I work 8 bands with this thing. It works really nice. Okay there, Tony. Nice to make your acquaintance. I don't know if you understand Italian, but I wish you Buon Natale, Merry Christmas, and we'll look for you again. Thanks a lot. Kc1GGA from Wa1AYY.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you. No, I don't understand Italian. I should have paid more attention when my grandparents and my father were all speaking together, and we couldn't understand a freaking word they were saying, but it sounded cool. Anyway, yeah, it's nice speaking with you, and hopefully we'll speak with you again.
All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Hey, Dominic, Wa1AYY, KB2UKA. How copy? Name here is Doug.
All right, hang on one second. It's not my frequency. Is it okay, Tony? Go ahead.
No, I'm all set. It's nice speaking with you, and have a great Christmas. No, I'll be clear. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, Tony. I think you said you're KB2UKA from Wa1AYY. You got a fantastic signal, Doug. I'd say you're at least 20 over. Go ahead.
Thanks, Dom. Yeah, I was calling CQ here, and then Tony answered, and then I went QSY, but I never really went QSY. You guys were sounding so good that I just stayed. I stayed on frequency. The call sign again is Kilowatt Bravo number 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha. You got the name, Doug. You got another paisan here, Serrato or Cherato. I'm 50 miles east of New York City, right on top of the Long Island Sound. I'm about a half a mile from the water. And yeah, 40 is playing very, very short. I never make it into Vermont. Oh, never say never. Maybe a handful of times a year. And Massachusetts the same. Handful of times a year. You're 10 over. Sounding great. Over.
N2drp.
Yeah, okay, very good. Very good there, Derek. I just pulled you up on QSZ there. Oh, nice wedding picture. Handsome couple. Very, very nice. And okay, in Long Island. Yeah, I don't know if we worked before. We picked something. Oh, yeah. We have worked before. And last time it was, last year it was November 28th of 2020. So just about a year or so ago. 13 months ago. So very good there, Doug. Station here is very modest. I'm just running 100 watts, and the antenna's a doublet. Go ahead.
QR. Hold on one second, Dom. Is there a QRP station? Go ahead.
100 watts, not QRP. N2drp.
Stand by. You're 5'9" into Long Island. Dom, actually, you know what? I didn't click the right button here in the logbook. This is our fourth contact. We had one after November 28th, April of this year, April 14th. Also here on 40 meter I have in the logbook. Yes, you're sounding good. Station here is a Sunsdr2 DX. I'm running about 1,200 watts into a 43-foot vertical, 125 ground radials, Dom. That's how I know it's real short. Because there's like a 5-degree takeoff angle on this thing. So normally I would fly right over you and vice versa. But you're 10 over. 10 over. Guys, I also have my YouTube stream turned on. So if you want to hear how good you sound, Dom, when you get a chance, just throw my call sign into the search box of YouTube. This is the second video I did today. I bust these out every day. We're about 18 minutes into it right now. But the breaking station, go ahead. You got Doug, KB2UKA, Long Island, and Dom, Whiskey Alpha 1, Alpha Yankee Yankee in Essex County, Massachusetts. Go ahead, breaking station.
Yeah, very good. Call sign here is November 2, Delta Radio Papa, N2drp. The name is Bruce. And presently we are in Dusseldorf, Pennsylvania. We're about 50 miles east of Williamsport and about 50 miles northwest of Scranton, Pennsylvania. And our home QTH, if you're looking me up on QRZ, is Jersey City, New Jersey. But if you look at the log that's showing, you're going to see I'm I'm in Pennsylvania, and right now I normally run a Flex 3000 up here, but right now I'm running my new Yaesu FT-DX10. So, at 100 watts, that's all I have. That's all I can push into a NFED 9-to-1 dipole, 120 feet extended to 194. Back over to you, N2drp.
All right, Bruce, Roger. You're doing a fantastic job. I was going to say, if you were in Jersey City right now, 40's even shorter than I thought. But Pennsylvania, that makes sense. Doing a great job. You've got that Yaesu dialed in lovely. They're prone to giving off IMD on the other side of the band if they're overdriven, where your signal would, your audio spectrum would also be on a little bit on the upper side band. But you'll see it on the YouTube page. You're a hot knife through butter coming down the waterfall. It's nice and clean. Let me pass it back to you, Bruce, and then why don't you pass it over to Dom? I'm assuming Dom has a copy on you. So go ahead, Bruce.
Very good. I'm sure. I heard Dom, and I heard the other guy out there, too, up in Vermont. He was bombing in. He was doing 20, 30 over. So, but he was running 800 watts. But when he dropped down to 100, he was about an S9. So, not too shabby. It's enough to talk anyway. I guess back over to, I guess Dom gets it. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, the N2drp with the group there. This is Wa1AYY. Okay, hello, Bruce. Nice to meet you. We're copying you 5x9. 5x9 here near Boston. I've got the stream up, Doug, I got the stream up, so it's kind of confusing hearing the stream and the radio at the same time. So that's pretty wild stuff. Doug, I'm going to kick it back here. I'm going to listen on the stream for a few seconds here. KB2UKA with N2drp. This is Wa1AYY. Go ahead.
Cool, man. That's great, Dom. So I suggest you don't listen to it while we're talking, because there's a 5 to 7 second delay on YouTube. It'll drive you absolutely insane. The video does not go away. So when I shut the live stream down, it'll be on my channel forever. So what a lot of people do is they go back and listen when we're done talking. And if you want to really hear it, because what I'm copying in my monitor headphones, the way I have this set up, is exactly what's being pumped over into the live stream. So it's an exact replication of what I'm hearing in the headphones on the receive audio. And then I have some features turned on here in the SDR software. I have an auto noise cancellation in ExpertSDR version 3, the alpha release. I'm in the test group. So you'll notice how quiet it is. And that's because I have the auto noise cancellation on. If the signals are strong, the way both of you are now, it works phenomenal. If the signal's pretty much anything under a 5 and 8, it doesn't work that well yet. It will in the future. They're going to give us some customization of that noise cancellation. But right now it's just an A, B, or C setting. And then I just adjust the AGC appropriately. But you guys sound beautiful. And if you really want to hear it good, put on a set of headphones when you're listening back to it later. KB2UKA in the group. Go ahead, Bruce.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I was just looking. Call sign up. I said I put it down as VKA, probably because I didn't write you clean enough. Yes. Okay. I was trying to put the log in. I said I can't find this guy. He's coming back. No record. So, well, no record. That's for a different kind of talk. Anyway. Very good. So you're in Kings Park, New York. I see that. Very good. I don't know if you're probably not close to Long Island. I have to look. You're not close to. You're close to the water, you said, though. But pretty good. Yeah. Well, there's a link there to the YouTube channel. I see that on your on your page here. So pretty good. Yeah. Also, if you want to hear yourself, pretty much with only a very short delay, you go on to WebSDR and you go to K3FES. That's in Milford, Pennsylvania. And a lot of bands you'll hear yourself. Not all bands, but especially 80s. And you can fine-tune your audio and stuff. It's pretty cool. It works really well. So anyway, I guess back over to you, Doug. I guess you get it back. N2drp.
Yeah, I'll comment. I think it goes back to Dom, but it's fine. Dom's getting lost on my YouTube page right now, I think. Yeah, I'm big into audio, Bruce. So right now I'm just 3K wide, but I do a lot of that Voodoo ESSB stuff. So I use WebSDR all the time to monitor myself. I also have other transceivers here in the shack that I just put like a 2-foot piece of coax on, and that's really real time. And I can hear how the changes, because what you hear in the monitor isn't what always comes out the other end. Well, it's never what comes out the other end, what you hear in the monitor. And then I got a bunch of guys that are really big into the audio stuff, and we tweak each other and adjust this, adjust that. So what I'm running here, Bruce, I'm on a Stellar X2 condenser mic. It's a condenser mic made by TechZone, and that routes XLR right into a Focusrite USB audio interface. I then process all the audio virtually in Logic Pro on the iMac. So that's recording software. That's a digital audio workstation. And I've got all different profiles built into the into Logic Pro. I'll switch it up for you in a little bit. This is my 3K and my DX. I use this for DX also. And then the audio gets pumped over into the SDR software. I don't do any of the processing in the SDR software. All of that's shut off. And then the SDR software turns it into RF, and that's it. I'll talk to you about the Flex 3000 next time I have it. I think the 3000 and the 5000 were the last two excellent Flex radios, in my personal opinion. Go ahead, Dom, pick it up.
Yeah, okay, very good there. I just listening in there. I'm going to shut my radio down. I'm going to shut the radio down. I'm going to listen for a while on the live stream, and then I think I'm going to get upstairs. I'm down here in the basement. I'm down here in the basement radio room. I want to get upstairs and see what the wife is doing. So I've been on this thing for a while. So Doug and Bruce, we're going to let you guys go, let you wrap it up. And I guess I'll send it over to Bruce, and I wish you a good weekend, good Sunday evening, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to both of you. So over to Bruce, and then I'm gonna shut down here. N2drp in the group from Wa1AYY. Go ahead.
All right, very good, so Dominic, very good. I think there was another station in there. Was another station that threw his call out?
Yeah, Mr. Echo 3, Baker just passed him by. I wasn't me that was calling though. Over.
WB something? I got Whiskey Romeo. WB. Try it again.
Yeah. Echo 3, Baker, Lima Baker. I was the first guy that called in.
I heard him he's very light. He's about an S5 or maybe a 7, but his audio is down.
Yeah, I've got a real low copy on him, but there's another gentleman in there, Victor Echo 3, Bravo Lima Bravo, David in Ontario, QSL?
Yeah, QSL, yeah, I'm running an old 1968 Herb Johnson Swan 500, over.
Wow, man. Wow. I don't have the strongest copy on you. You're 5 and 7, but you're Q5. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. But you're strong enough that I can see how clean that old rig is transmitting right now. Over.
Yeah, it's a nice piece of equipment. I got 20 of them. You're plus 20, Doug. You're plus 20, okay? On my 4-element wire beam, which fell down last Friday night in a storm, it fell a 2-element at 20 feet. It's a driven element and a reflector at 20 feet. It's not very effective, but it's working.
Yeah, you're getting out. You're getting out. I'm sure if it was up a little higher, you'd be 20 over down here as well. But it's solid 5.7, no QSB. There's some QRM right below us. The guy's got IMD on the upper sideband, so he's coming up the band where he shouldn't be. He should only be going down the band. But I'm hearing you fine. Bruce, I don't think you copy him. Do you Bruce, you copy Victor Echo 3 Bravo Lima Bravo?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard him. But I also heard, originally I heard the other guy down underneath him, a Whiskey Bravo station. But he was his signal wasn't bad, but his audio was extremely low. So I couldn't pick him out. But this thing's got a terrific receiver. Believe me. I have Flex 3000. I got 2 of those. Great radio. I have a TS 990. 2 440s,
Victor,
a 430, and a
Victor Station, stand by.
And I think that's it. Back over.
Hey, Doug.
Back over to you, N2drp, and then you can give it to the Canadian station, David up there.
Okay, Roger. All right, yeah, well, those are beautiful radios, Bruce. Dave, I think you just asked for my call sign, Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha. Go ahead, David.
I appreciate you going slowly because my hearing is trash. A vehicle mechanic for 25 years, 14 hammers on brake drums of trucks and all my goodness, no hearing protection, I'm deaf. But is this Bruce or is this Doug I'm speaking with?
Yes, this is Doug. Doug in Long Island. I'm 50 miles east of New York City. Over.
Real fine, Doug. KB2UKA, you're sounding very, very good. Now, what about Bruce? What's Bruce call sign?
Number 2, Delta Romeo Papa, N2drp. And if you have QRZ, look me up because my home QTH and my license is Jersey City, but I am at my summer house, which happens to be winter right now because we have some snow on the ground, and it's 27 degrees. But anyway, we're up here in Detroit, Pennsylvania. We're about 50 miles northwest of Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, okay, fine, Bruce. I heard somebody else just go Victor Mike Delta. That might have been a Canadian station. I don't know who that was. Anyway, I just been kind of on the air all day with this 500 calling CQ, and I happen to be on this frequency here, and I turned the volume up, and because I was arguing with the wife, somebody left a whole pile of Kleenex and jeans in the laundry machine, and I had told her I checked all the pants, so obviously I screwed up. I was in SH1D. Anyway, Bruce and Doug, fine business. I'm just going to listen along here. I'm not going to talk any longer, but nice to meet you guys. Thanks for letting me say good afternoon from chilly Pembroke, where it's like 17 degrees above zero Fahrenheit. KB2UKA in the Group V3blb.
Okay, David, yeah, that's great, and you're not going to win that argument. Trust me, you know that. They could have been, Santa Claus could have left those in there, and you're still not going to win. But you sounded good, David. I'm sure you'll get that antenna back up high. We just got cold. We've had a warm December. It's been in the 60s, but we didn't break the 30s yesterday, same today. So the cold is coming. No real snow down here yet, but I'm sure that's coming as well. And David, if you're so inclined, throw my call sign into YouTube. I'm live streaming right now. So if you want to hear how I was copying you, you could do that, and you can watch it anytime. It's got today's date in it. So Bruce, I had a I'm 41 years old. I got licensed when I was a kid, when I was 13, and then I became a general in my mid-20s, and then I stopped transmitting around 29, 30. I got married, I think, at 29. Is that right? Yeah. And then we had kids. I have an 8-year-old and a 7-year-old. So I didn't turn a radio on for 7 years. And then I started transmitting again in July of 2020. And I got myself a used Flex 5000. And man, that was a great radio. And I started getting really into the audio stuff. So I wanted something that could handle what I was going to drive into the transceiver a little bit more. So I looked at the Anon, and I couldn't get my hands on a 7000. The wait was just too long. So Gigaparts had the Sunsdr, which is up there with the Anon in my opinion. But I do not think the 6000 series competes for the money with the 3000 and the 5000 series. The Power SDR software, I think, is far superior to Smart SDR is right now. Over?
Yeah, let's see. He said he heard a station in there. Was there a WB station before we go back?
There was a Victor Alpha 3, Victor Mike Delta station.
That was it. Is that Vito?
Doug!
Vito. Ah, Vito, you sound like music to my ears, brother. And I heard you the other day in a rag chew with Steve. You got all the virtual stuff set up, am I correct?
Yeah, I've got, I'm running the 7300 virtualized with Cakewalk, a bunch of plugins, and voice meter Chiquita Banana, as Steve would say.
It's sounding beautiful. I'm only 3K wide. That's what you are, right? Because I have a bunch. Maybe I could shut these off now. There was a big guy splattering below us. He might be gone. So go ahead.
Yeah, well, the 7300, obviously, you know, Doug, is limited pretty much to 2900. So yeah, you might see me a little bit wide, maybe going out to 3K, but you probably won't see me doing much more than that. But I'm hoping it sounds okay.
No, you're 3K on the button. So am I. Vito, I'm in here with my new friend Bruce, November 2 Delta Radio Papa. I'll pass it back to you, Vito, and why don't you throw it over to Bruce?
Yeah, thanks, Doug. It's been a while, man. I kind of saw a few of your videos published. They pop up on my YouTube feed, so I've been kind of following you along. You're doing a great job, by the way. And you sound fantastic on that the Sunsdr. I think it's the DX you got. Done a wonderful job, man. You sound top-notch, top shelf, man. One of the really probably top stations, in my opinion, sound-wise. So you're doing a great job. Bruce, you picking me up? This is Va3blb up here in Toronto.
What is it, Va3 what?
Victor Alpha 3, Victor Mike Delta, Victoria, Mexico Delta. And the name is Vito, like the Godfather.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know that movie very well. Victor Alpha 3, Victor Mike Delta. All right, let me put that in. And we are rocking and rolling. Okay, very good. Yeah, you're doing fine here. I have to look at the meter. I don't look at the meter all that much unless I have to. Because as long as I can hear you, you're there. Very good. But yeah, we were in a little discussion here about the let me change that. I have to make some changes to my have to make some changes to my radio that I'm running, because I'm not running a radio that I normally run up here. I usually run a Flex 3000, but I'm running the Yaesu DX10.
I'm going to have to get out of here in a minute, guys. I got to go pick up my daughter from her show.
It's light years above my 991A, you know, the Shack in the Box. I don't know. I put this on and it's just like, this thing is, the audio that comes out of this radio is so good. The receive audio with my 991, I just don't like the receiver audio on it. I think it, in plain English, I think it sucks. Okay, you have to put an external speaker on it. And it has. The problem is you can't tailor it, and I actually, before I even opened my 991 up, I had it laying in the living room for about a year, and I bought a Flex 3000, and I got so spoiled with the Flex 3000 with the receive and transmit audio equalizers on it, the 10 band and 28 band, that the 3 band is so-so. That's basically what this has. This has got a good 3 band though. But I got so spoiled with that when I put up the 991, I probably would have sent it back, to be honest with you. I do a lot of fusion, but I was really not happy with the receive audio. It's okay. I've got it fixed up now. I'm using Bose speakers on it without amplifiers, just running out the back. The cubes that you use for the surround speakers, and they work fine. They're in that range, but the Flex and the DX10, forget about it. The 3000 is the better radio. It's the newer radio compared to the 5000. So let me get back over to Doug, N2drp.
Yeah. I sold the 5000. I wish I didn't. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I could be doing what I'm doing now and what Vito's doing with all the virtual audio. I could have been doing it with that. But I love the SunSDR. And when you watch the YouTube page, Bruce, you'll see the software that I'm using. It's proprietary software to them, but I'm in the test group. So this is version 0.11 of their newest version 3. It's in the alpha stages, so it's not even a beta yet. Their version 2 is all finalized and buttoned up. But it's really good. It's really, really good. We're getting pure signal, allegedly, with a firmware update sometime next year. Guys, we're having a really good QSO. I don't want to go, but I have to. My daughter's in a semi-professional production in a regional theater here, and her show ends in 20 minutes. She's 8 years old. I gotta head out of here and go pick her up at the theater. So Vito, I'm gonna pass it back to you. Bruce, really nice making your acquaintance. And Vito, we got to do this more often. So keep an eye on YouTube, Bruce. When you see me live, come say hello. Because Canada, Ontario, or Toronto into Long Island, you guys are always big down here. So if you want to get a good version of your audio, you could do it on my channel. So I'll say 73 Bruce, November 2 DRP, 73 Vito. Va3blb. Go ahead, Vito. Pick it up, and I'll listen out.
Yeah, okay, very good, Doug. Congratulations on your daughter's achievement in theater there. That's fantastic. My daughter's actually an electronic violinist, and she's done some great, beautiful live show performances as well. So good for her. Wish her all the success, and we'll talk to you before Christmas, Doug. So we'll let you go. Sounding great, and good show that you put on there. I'm always popping into your videos and watching when I can, just like I do with Steve. So 73, buddy, we'll catch you on the return there, and have a wonderful day. KB2UKA, Va3blb, 73, Doug. Bruce, did I get the call right? November 2, Delta Romeo Papa, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Delta Romeo.
All right, guys. That was cool. Those guys all sounding great. Vito's done a beautiful job. So what Vito's running, if you're still out there listening, he's pretty much running the same setup that I'm running here. He's using different software. He's using Cakewalk. They're all the same. They're all the same. The plugins are the plugins. But what's really cool is he's pumping all this audio into a 7300. Which I would say 60 to 70% of you have that listen to this channel. So give Steve a listen on YouTube, K1GMM. If you don't know him, he walks you through how to get virtual audio like this into a 7300. All right, guys, have a great week. I'm working till Thursday, and then I'm off Christmas Eve until the New Year. So Christmas week, I should be on here a lot. Take care, everyone. 73.